We've looked at near side. Let's look at far side. So, again, the response is a little bit different from that knee on belly position. Dave's pushing on my knee. If he's pushing on my chest, it's near side armbar. If he's pushing on my knee, I need the underhook on this arm. And even if he knows jiu-jitsu and he's keeping this tight, it's very hard for him to keep that dead tight. From there, I just open my hand and push it through. Rotate my hand. That's 4 fingers on his tricep. And from this position, I want to pull David's shoulder to his chest, his left shoulder to his chest. Watch when I do this, my knee comes off the knee on belly position. This is, so we have three setups for this, or 3 ways into it. I prefer you to do this one, but I'll show you another couple of variations. Biggest mistake on this armbar is once we get him onto the side, I move my knees too far back. Dave's space, he can move into that space and start to attack this arm. The other thing is, I step over his head too far and he pulls his elbow back to his body and I've lost the position. So we need to be staying tight to him as we move our body back, and when we step over his head, we want to be as low as possible. So from our attacking knee on belly position, I start to turn my knee. If he's pushing on my knee, we've looked at different chokes we can go for, but now we can attack the limbs as well. So from there, I push my right hand in. That's a palm up grip at the tricep. Now, as I move my body back and take my right knee off his belly, I am dropping my right knee to the mat, and I'm pulling David's left shoulder till his chest. Okay? Also, I can't have distance between my elbow and my knee. So when I make that grip and I'm in the knee on belly position, my elbow is glued to the inside of my leg, right? Now when I pull his shoulder to his chest, my knee comes off his belly, but I don't bring it back so far, all right? It's right beside his body, and I'm nearly trying to pull my right elbow all the way to the mat. Notice the way now I have this profile to attack David's left arm, left shoulder. So once I'm there, I'm going to step over with my foot. I'm going to turn 180, but I want to be staying as low as possible. So as I turn, my left shin instep is going under his armpit, and my right heel will be controlling his head. So in one movement, it is this. As I do that, I switch control. Okay, and we'll talk about this on Thursday night. So my right hand is controlled with my left, and I can put my hand on the mat and physically end up in this position here. Think about this. The battle is, I don't want David getting hand to hand. Take it back a step. So I'm bringing his hand away from this one. If he tries to find it, my foot can push it down. The battle is keeping him from not letting him connect his hands. We will discuss this on another class. It's a different game. But when we hit the far side armbar, the goal is not to let him get hand to hand, because it's just a battle we don't want to get into. But there are things we can do if that happens. So, option 1, I'm in the knee on belly position. Okay? From here, he's pushing on my knee. That means I'm going for the far side armbar. Right hand digs in first and cups with a palm up grip. I connect my elbow to my knee. I'm still in knee on belly. The goal is now to bring David's shoulder to his chest. As I do that, I'm taking him onto the side. My knee comes off the belly, and my elbow comes towards the mat in front of his belly. Notice the way my right knee dropped down, but it's close to him. From there, I can put my hand on the mat. I'm going to step over, but I'm super, super close to him. And then I turn 180, so I'm facing Dara. I'm going to turn my head so I'm facing this wall. In one movement, it's just this. And now I switch grips, and my right hand posts for base. So watch. This underhook hand that's here. When I step over and switch my grip, here, this one posts on the mat, and I'm turning to end up on my right hip. If I see David trying to go hand to hand from there, I can use my foot and start creating space between them. If we just turn this way, bro, you can see what I'm doing with my near sides. So we're here. He starts pushing. There's your underhook. Connect it. Elbow to the knee. Now, when I drop my knee down, I'm bringing his shoulder to his chest. So it's this movement here that I want. Look how far I'm bringing my elbow to the mat. The more I bring it to the mat, the more David turns onto his side. The more he's on his side, there's more profile for me to get my limbs in the right position. Notice the way my knee is really tight to him here. I can post my hand on the mat, I can hold this back. So when I step over, I want to turn 180. I switch grips. Left replaces right, and right posts on the mat. Okay? I'm digging my heel in. Just move this way, bro. Look where my foot is. It's right underneath David's shoulder, as in the near side armbar. And we'll be talking about that on another night, how important that is, because we need to fill the space. Why? Because I am perpendicular. I am not parallel, which means David can hitchhiker escape. All right? So I need to have this ability to follow him with this, but we'll go into that on another night. So that's one method. For anyone that's more athletic, you can jump straight into it from knee on belly. I'm only going to do this once because I've work tomorrow. So we're here in the position. The minute I see that space, I pull it up. Watch the way I didn't take my knee off his belly. And now in one movement, I just went straight into it. Okay, again. Takes a little bit more agility, which is why I don't do it. So we're here, he pushes, the knee's still on the belly. I make that grip, I pull it in. I've connected my knee, elbow to the inside of my knee. I'm creating the profile. Knee still there, in one movement I just step over and switch my grips. And I'm in. Method 2. Method 3, we can swing both legs over. Obviously, both legs over on the far side armbar is a good thing. The setup would be from hybrid knee on belly. So let's just say I'm playing a cross face grip. I move into my hybrid knee on belly. Dave starts pushing on my knee. From there, I win the underhook. Arm comes over. I pull up. Only this time when I spin around, I bring my other leg over. And now I move into the position again. Again, we'll be talking about why that sometimes is a better option, but it does take a wee bit more agility. It's slightly slower on the spin because you have to get your left foot in. From hybrid knee on belly again. I have my grips, we're there. He starts pushing on my knee. I create that space. Elbow will come to this side. I'm pulling him onto me. And as I spin over, I move my weight and I turn in and my other foot comes over. All right. Now I have two legs over and we can start playing the game. But I think the first one is the best method. We're here. It's a little bit more technical. I create the space. It's a palm up grip. Okay? From there, I connect my knee to my elbow. Now, when I take my knee off his belly, I'm bringing his shoulder to his chest. So it's that movement there. My elbow, I'm nearly trying to put it on the mat. When I step around, I'm tight. Hands here, knees here. I replace my right with my left. As I turn 180, my right hand posts. Okay? And then as he tries to stay hand to hand, I can use my foot and clear the arm. We'll be showing you how to finish this on Thursday. Let's just work on the setup.